everybody. So I am doing some running around in Kelowna today. Just going to see if I can find any, I don't think I need these anymore. Going to see if I can find any floorboards for the Dyna. I've been just looking for secondhand ones because, well, I don't like spending a bunch of money if I don't have to. And I haven't found any on the classified ads online at all. So I'm just gonna go check around at a couple of the bike shops, like Conquer sells secondhand parts or takeoff parts off of some of their bikes that they work on there, like some of the stock parts they take off. They sell in bins usually for a decent price. And then there are a couple other just small shops around that I wanted to just go and check out. Okay, y'all. Just give me a moment while I back up this truck. I got some footboards for my Dyna. Look at that, black and chrome. Beautiful, exactly what I've wanted actually. So right now, I'm happy. I got my footboards. I'm just gonna head down to Harley and see what's going on there. Just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. It's a beautiful sunny day. Anyway, I got my footboards, so that's exciting. Makes me happy. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna turn this camera off because I'm just blabbering now. Hey y'all, so I decided to pop in at the Harley Davidson store in Kelowna. No longer Gasoline Alley, but now Kelowna Harley Davidson. And they've got one of the new 2023 Nightsters in. So I'm just gonna go in here and take a quick little video of all the bikes they got on the showroom because it's pretty full in here, and the Nightster looks like fun. I want to find out if they're going to do any demos this year. So let's go take a look. So this is the new 2023 Harley Davidson Nightster. And okay guys, these things are crazy. I don't know if they've made any changes to them from the 22 to the 23. The 2022 was the first year of the Nightster, but I know that last year's model has 140 horsepower and weighs about 500 pounds. So these bikes just rip. They are liquid cooled too, so this thing's like a go everywhere motorcycle, and go there and get there quick. And I do like how they've brought back that old school looking Sportster tank. A little bit fatter. Check that thing out. And then we've got our Street Bob. We all know about those. Got a couple Street Bobs, but over here is the 2022 version of the Nightster. So that's the first year. And it's on sale, guys. This one's a lot darker looking. I think I prefer the yellow tank, actually. And I really want to take one of these things for a ride. And we've got the little Street Bob. These are really super similar to the standards. I haven't ridden the Street Bob really on a real ride, but I have ridden the standard before, and actually I really liked it. It's super easy to handle. Yeah. You know what, I don't mind like some brighter colors on bikes. Okay, we got another little Street Bob here. And actually, if we walk over here, looking at beautiful bikes on the way, just look at this showroom. It's just packed right now, guys. All new and used, like always. But we got the new 2023 Lowrider. Beautiful white, actually just off-white bodywork, which I love on a motorcycle, and a fixed fairing too, so that makes it really nice. But it's a beautiful bike, and actually, just look at it, just all beautiful, blacked out, just with just a little bit of chrome. And then the white bodywork. And the sales manager is gonna actually come and talk to me about that one a little bit. So you guys will be able to get the lowdown on the new 2023 Lowrider. And this one is an example of the secondhand. This is actually the deal of the week bike here. The 2016, oh wait, what is that? The 2009 Softail Deluxe with beautiful white wall tires. And it's got that old school look. Deal of the week. Actually, I like the white grips. I think it's a nice touch with the white walls. Just that little bit of retro. It's got all the bikes. A lot of these are sold. We got that old like FL style front end on this one. The Fat Boy. And then this is like the colorful lineup here. Look at all these beautiful paint jobs on these beautiful Harleys. You know what, guys? I'm a Harley girl. There's just no denying it. This is definitely the most unique one parked in here right now. Most custom one parked in here right now. This one actually was the general manager's, which I guess he sold it. And we're gonna go look at that new Lowrider S outside after we take one more little peek at these. But we can always come back for these. So let's go outside. Look at this beauty. Sweet. Perfect.
Hit record or what?
Oh, it's already recording.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Cassidy. This is Kelowna Harley Davidson. This is the new 2023 Lowrider ST. As you already know, this is like the old FXRT fairing, but a new design. New fairing. It is rigid mounted to the frame, so which means the handlebars are nice and light. Great handling, of course. Sends all the elements around you for a day like today when it's still cold out. I'm not going to be as freezing. It does have slipstream vents on the side and in the windshield, so that gets rid of buffeting. So with the enclosed FXRT fairing from before, wind would come around and cause helmet buffeting and shake you around a little bit. This will cut through the wind a whole lot better. Being rigid mounted to the frame, no wind's going to be on the bars like people say about the Street Glide, or if you had a windshield attached to your handlebars. Do you want me to tell you as much as I know about this?
Yeah, like what size engine you got on here, like torque, stuff like that? Like.
Great, so this is the new 117 cubic inch. That's 1923 cc's.
Nice, man, guys.
That means more torque, that means more horsepower. That means you could put somebody on the back, and if you're climbing a mountain, you could easily just hammer on it and pass a semi-truck. You don't have to drop a gear and wind it out like you'd have to do on a sport bike.
Yeah.
It's a 2-cylinder, so it's tons of low-end torque. It's not high-end horsepower, even though it does have a lot of horsepower.
So what does this weigh?
This is about just under 700 pounds. So it's very average for the Softail platform. This fairing doesn't weigh much, so don't quote me on the exact, but it's just under 700 pounds. The front suspension here is an inverted front end. So this is just like a sport bike. It's upside down, which means there's less weight here. It goes up and down faster, which gives you better contact with tire on the pavement.
Nice. Yeah, so it's like really fast, nimble, nice and nimble. That's always key, guys, on any bike for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But with that fairing on there, then you get like the feel of like an actual like touring bike too.
Touring bike,
yeah.
But lightweight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Up front, we got dual disc brakes. So there's good acceleration from the motor, but also incredible braking. So you could use just one finger and you could feel it. You don't have to put much effort in to slow this bike down.
Yeah. And this is the 2023 model, guys. So this one's like hot on the showroom floor, and this one's already sold.
Just sold right now. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go take it for its PDI, break-in 20 kilometers. So lucky me, I get to go take it for a ride.
Yeah, and they're going quick, guys. So you gotta come down here and get your hand in the bag for your Lowrider S, and Cassie's gonna take it out for a ride. So that means we're gonna get to hear it start up too. What do you got on here actually too for, is it for pipes and stuff? Is it stock or is there
Fresh
anything?
out of the box, right from the factory. Nothing's been changed. We do have an exhaust on order for it. This bike is still fully customizable, just like the Lowriders that came out since 2020. If you want to do risers, bars, hand controls, foot controls, if you want to do forward controls if you're taller, if you're a guy that needs to stretch out, you do have a forward control position option. I don't really recommend it. I like mid controls because it's more of an athletic riding position. You could always put an engine guard on that sticks out, and you could always throw a leg up and relax on an engine guard.
Yeah.
Have you seen these new saddlebags?
I saw them on the
So they're nicely
I've
actuated
not actually seen these
and
ones.
fancy. They are weatherproof and lockable, so if you do close it, you could put your gear in there, not have to worry about getting wet.
Totally sealed.
Lock
Yeah.
it up so you could go into the store and not lose your stuff when you come up. And it's also quick release. So just like that.
Yeah. So you don't need your bags, you can just pop them right off in a minute, under a minute.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's nice. And the white bodywork, I've always loved white bodywork on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Makes it like really stand out. You guys
Absolutely.
got to come and see these. You got to come and see the Nightsters. Maybe we can get Cassidy to tell us about those next time. But I'm definitely going to be taking one of those out for a ride. Are you going to start it up?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start her up for sure.
Or did you have more to say?
Well, with this bike, I mean, it's the new Softail platform. It's designed after the old Dyna chassis.
Yeah.
They don't have the shocks located on the outside anymore. It's a mono shock. So the suspension is just located under the seat. So that actually lightened the frame by 35 pounds.
Nice.
And there's a lot more suspension travel. So that's comfier for you if you're hitting any bumps. What it means to me is better handling in the corners. So if I'm bombing around a high speed corner and I hit a bump, you're not going to get the wobble, the wiggle,
Yeah.
the loose back end. It's going to be extremely rigid. Great handling bike.
And it gives you that nice sharp look.
Sharp lines, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and hidden. I mean, it's covered up by the saddlebags, but it's just a gorgeous bike.
So anybody who knows their Harleys, and if you've ever ridden a hardtail and you like the look of a hardtail, Softail is like you get the look, but you don't get the bad back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be on a hardtail. That's what I rode for the first 6 years. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to fire it up, stock exhaust is fairly quiet because due to California emission laws and decibel reading laws, but
That's why they have pipes on order for it, though. Look at that beauty! Just a beauty, guys. Get right in. Cool, guys. Well, that's the new Lowrider, and Cassidy's gonna go have some fun on it. So,
right, look at me.
yeah. So let's just keep looking at bikes, because what else do you do when you were in a showroom full of motorcycles? You look at them. Got another one of the Lowrider S's. Look at all these guys. Sold, 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 sold. The Tri-Glide. That's actually not a Tri-Glide. I don't remember. I do like how these ones are just nice and simple looking, nothing too bulky, and a 114 cubic inches. Sold. Like, look at these, sold. You can actually get this a little bit of a better view of this one now that the sun's not shining on it so brightly. The Frankenbite. You got all our little fat bobs over here. And with that lowrider out of the way, you can actually get a good view of this thing. Fishtail pipes on that thing. What else we got over here? That's the Tri-Glide right there. So it's different. So this one's more of like a touring style of a trike, where the other one is more of a cruiser type. Sold. These guys are just selling bikes like crazy. There's another lowrider, red. Nice. Check out the paint on that one. This is actually a really nice looking bike. It's 2012 Street Glide, but just look at, you got that little bit of metal flake in the paint, if I can catch that. And it's actually just looks like it's been really well taken care of for a long time. Just like, look at how nice and black that dash is still, not faded out at all. Everything's nice and shiny on it. Nice paint. Nice shiny motor. Just a beauty. Also, too, I just heard them say that if you come in with green on for St. Paddy's Day this Friday, then you'll get 10% off of your purchase in motor clothes. So, if you need some new gear, you can get 10% off if you wear green for St. Paddy's Day, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, come get yourself some gear, guys. Speaking of gear, they've just got all kinds of new little interesting things. Beer mug. Okay, guys, so we've got the 2023 Road Glide Trike straight out the crate, guys. This thing doesn't even have the windshield put on it yet. It's still got the plastic on there protecting the paint and stuff. Fresh new ride, and everybody actually really loves it. And look at that beautiful blue. And Harley just loves their big motors, don't they? We got another 114 inch. It's probably got crazy torque as well. I know a few of my viewers like their trikes. So look at that thing. Just fresh, new, like, still got the plastics on it. Beautiful, shiny emblem. Well, that was a good day because I got footboards for my dyno. And that actually makes me very happy. Very, very happy. So happy that I don't even know how to pronounce my words. Yeah, I hope you guys all liked this video, and thanks for coming. And like always, if you liked what you see, or if you're just like me, or even if you don't like me but you like my bikes, maybe I'll put them up in the corner here or here. If you like any of that, then like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little notification bell if you want to know every time I put a new video out. And like always, my YouTube people, I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace. Okay. Oh, I forgot my camera was on all this. Forgot my camera was on and you guys were watching me.